you been? Taking pictures on the trip. We don't follow the trends. Hundred on our own expense. Only live once, so let's take it.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts. We are underway in this AFC wildcard weekend contest. Darden now to return it. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. First down play, that's a 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them. Yep. The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Well, he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Hits him on the out route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
He gets 2 there, and it sets up 2nd and goal from the 5.
Second and goal.
Williams with a quick pass out line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Smith-Njigba. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. Third and goal, it's Williams. And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Play action, Sanders. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And off to Genty. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go now.
At the 44-yard line.
Moving like 79 Broncos.
Working out of the gun. Sanders. Chased out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Sanders now on 3rd down. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Working quickly here.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Sanders going to throw on 4th. Short pass brought in. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It'll lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Williams from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Williams to throw on 1st. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Working from the gun, Williams. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And he's short the 1st after a mild gain.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They start out with 3rd and 4. Here's Williams again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Vegas!
What do you want?
Cat! Yes, yes. Level.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. That's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Tanaroa McMillan he was looking for. So it's second down coming up.
Ready?
Throwing again here, Sanders. It's a screen play to Genty. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Sent to the ground by Khalil Mack.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
He's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
That's good.
Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Top 70.
To the air on first down, Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. That defense knew. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. On the move, headed right. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Colts take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Well, he didn't like what he saw from the pocket, Brock, so he kicked it outright. Coverage did a great job, though, never letting up, and they were there to pick him off.
Yeah, as a QB, you're just trying to buy a little time, break that defense down. But you know how you can tell a well-coached defense? When that QB rolls right, the coverage rolls right with him, flows right with him. So whether he threw it from the pocket or near the sideline in that case, I think we were in store for a similar result.
And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's 16 yards on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
To the gun. Here's Hampton. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoop, here comes second and 2.
34-yard line.
Draw play here. Hampton. Runs around him. He's got space. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. All set now. First and 10.
First down.
Back to Hampton. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
This time it's a passing play. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Third down. Here's Williams. Back upon on. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 13-0 lead. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off for the touchdown.
to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Forced out to his right. The catch is made by the rookie from Notre Dame. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
On the go.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Escapes the pocket. So second and 5 on deck as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Let's go now.
To the air, Sanders. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves chains on third down, that's a QB's best
It's a
friend.
gain of 6. First down, Tennessee.
19.
On first down, here's Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
It's second down.
Sanders back to throw. That pass complete to McMillan. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
Brings up third down.
Third and long here for Sanders. Chased out to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. Here comes the Titans punting unit. Starts the return at the 34. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team. Gets to him.
At their own 37-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. This is caught downfield by Allen. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Timeout Indianapolis. That's it second.
First and 10 at the 30.
Williams on first down. Back-to-back grabs here for Allen. And they take him down right along the 30. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 30-yard line.
Williams on the play action. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts get more points to end a lopsided first half. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single eye or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on first down.
Ready?
He'll throw it. It's completed right side. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Kevin McPherson set to kick off.
With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
18, 19. Ready?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
Okay, break.
That's good for a Titans 1st down.
Here we go.
A gain of 22 yards.
19, Tiger, 19.
And the Titans
To throw. Here's Sanders. Flying right side by McMillan. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Rolling left, buying some time. Cut near the goal line. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown.
Quarterback, receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans get it back to a 14-point game.
set to kick off.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Luther Burden now on the return.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips is shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or a dude shredding a defense just like that.
He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Yes, oh yes. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Williams from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
He's got Hampton underneath. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take their lead to a 3-score advantage. McPherson at the point after.
Evan McPherson for the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21.
Colts 28, Titans 7. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So they'll run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he's on the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Throwing again here. Sanders. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That play good enough for a 1st. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Titans.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. We'll get some extra help with that return. And after the interception, they're going to be down inside the 40.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And this is near the 1st down, but they need 1 more yard now to get it. 3rd down at the 29.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. 1st down throw by Williams. Buys time, rolling right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Williams will look to throw. Has it at the 7. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Now run with Hampton. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's Colts football, and they know they're only 1 quarter away from advancing here. Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, 2nd and goal. Gets it again. And this time he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts keep adding to that 4th quarter lead.
Touchdown, Colts.
One after up and good by McPherson. And the Colts continue piling on to this lead.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down. Offense to the line fast. Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Finds the in route complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
18 yards on the play. That's another Titans 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
He has it at the 5. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now and goal to go.
Titans 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans making the scoreboard look a touch better. Coup on now for the extra point.
Lining up for the point after.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Titans 14.
Down by 3 scores. Their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And the Colts are able to bring in the kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's good for a Colts 1st down. 1st and 10.
On play action, Williams. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts put up even more points in a win. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts grow their lead yet again.
14. Evan McPherson set
Here's
to kick
McPherson
off.
on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
31-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey, get the Eagles. Come low, 18.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Taking a shot deep here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ryan connected with Xavier Worthy there. And it sets up 2nd down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard
Look at
line.
19.
They'll send him over right.
Ready?
To throw now is Sanders. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I'm not sure if he expected him to go up and get that or not, Kate. Or if that was the only spot he felt like he could deliver it safely. This guy's got the goods to bring those types of throws in. Not this time.
Finds him over the middle. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a gain of 22. And the Titans have a first. Offense in a hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 broadcast. 60
From the red zone now. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's going to be second down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams to field goals, great chance to win.
No luck on the look to his back. And things look tougher now with third and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Sanders now on third down. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
19 Tiger. Seven Pirates. 18 Rattler.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Go.
Desperation time here. He finds Worthy, complete. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a first and goal. Here's Genty. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Titans putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Who with the extra point? And the Titans cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Titans 21.
Outside, so I'm staying inside. Show you and I vibe, take a food like Tupac. I see the bunch of mean guys in the band that are tied. Going on the west side, give a side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And the Colts are able to bring in the kick. He's going to be blocked down after reaching the 43.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play
1 yard gain.
is at least he didn't go backwards.
Second and 9.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Third down. Here's Williams. His running back holds it in deep right. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be first down Colts. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts, well, they can probably just run away and hide. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Running it with Hampton. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Again, it's Hampton. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Offense there, kid, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And they were the top-ranked team in action in this wild card round, Brock. So this was always the expectation that they'd advance through to the divisional round. And next week, they're going to be right back here playing for a spot in that conference championship.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck.